right? Dragons. They liken them to all of these fanciful things. All right.
Rishi.
Rishi. And then, of course, being, right, that they like it bigger, right, and have all of these things. Every single different type of Rishi is used for something different. The purple is used for this, the yellow is used for this, and that's fine, that's wonderful. It's wonderful that human beings are able to take nature and slice it and pare it and put it into wee little boxes. And it's okay to say, this is the box of Rishi. That's an acceptable thing to do. If you want to be a big ally with Rishi and you want to hunt Rishi all over the world, that's what Eaglesong has done with Hawthorne, isn't it? Right? She's become Hawthorne's special girlfriend. And she goes all over the world and says, show me your Hawthorne. Show me. How many species of Hawthorne did she tell us there are?
Thousands, yeah.
Thousands. We don't know how many thousands, but 3,000, 4,000, thousands of species of Hawthorne. And you know what? It's all Hawthorne. Now she, as Hawthorne's special girlfriend, could say, oh, well, for Susan, I want this Hawthorne. And for Lucretia, I want this Hawthorne. But for Dave, we're going to use this because she has that kind of subtlety. When I went for mistletoe therapy, they wanted me to do their chemotherapy with their radiation. And I said, you know what? I'll go for your radiation because I think I could get myself through that, but I'm not going for your chemotherapy. But I will do my chemotherapy, which is mistletoe therapy. And hey, that's all I knew was it's mistletoe therapy. And I also knew that it was used instead of regular chemotherapy in several major areas of the world. And that I wasn't being absolutely crazy, maybe a little crazy, but not absolutely crazy. What I didn't know when I got to Dr. Anna Lupps was exactly what we're talking about. She says, oh, for you, I think we want the mistletoe from the ash tree. And I burst into laughter. She says, why are you laughing? I said, well, first of all, I'm laughing because I just thought it was mistletoe. It never even occurred to me that mistletoe grows on different trees and that it would be a different remedy growing on different trees. And the name of my publishing company, which came to me in a vision, is Ash Tree. So it's pretty funny to me that you've decided that ash tree is the mistletoe that I should have. So part of the protocol is you must inject yourself in your belly every night with your mistletoe. And after a couple of months of doing this, I showed up from the other part of my protocol, which is I had to go to Dr. Lupps once a month and have an infusion of mistletoe, an IV infusion of mistletoe for an hour. And we got along fabulously well. I cherish Dr. Anna Lupps. Again, this is part of the charm of my life, is a woman who lives within an hour's drive of me, that I knew was there all the time, but it took my trauma to get me to her, and I wish I had known her for longer. So I would just tell her anything, the way you're supposed to talk to your doctor, but we hardly ever do because we feel so judged by them. And she's also a cancer survivor, so and older than I am, and wonderful. So I said to her, well, Dr. Lupps, I said, now, even you, I can say almost anything to. I have a hard time telling you this, but I'm going to tell you anyhow. I'm injecting the ash tree mistletoe into my belly, and night after night, it's getting harder and harder to do that. I'm taking the needle, and it's a fresh needle, and I'm putting it on my belly, and I'm pressing, and I have to press harder and harder, and the skin indents. And it's like my skin is like rubber. It's like it won't let the needle. She said, I'm so glad you told me that. Your body is rejecting the ash tree mistletoe. We need Molly for you. And I thought, I wonder who Molly is. M-A-L-I. The mistletoe that grows on apple trees, Molly.